And also, new tonight, we have new details on this lawsuit we've been telling you about from the American Civil Liberties Union of South Carolina against the DMV over voter registration issues for kids that were 17 but would be 18 by Election Day. The lawsuit asks a judge to order a state election commission to allow tens of thousands of voters to register to vote after an issue with voter registration at the DMV had denied them the opportunity to go ahead and register there.
Yeah, and tonight, the state DMV issuing a statement. This is what they said. Quote, in collaboration with the State Election Commission, we determined a number of these individuals subsequently completed voter registration through other means and were registered to vote. The SCDMV then performed an extensive review of the remaining customer records and determined that about 1,800 customers met the timelines established in law to register to vote before turning 18 years of age. And these customers had requested information from their SCDMV licensing application be forwarded to State Election Commission for registration.
We are also learning the president of the state Senate, Thomas Alexander, and also the Republican Party are both filing court injunctions asking the court to prevent those voters from being registered. That's according to a spokesperson for the ACLU. Our Josie Frost has the backstory on what led up to all these events.
State and federal law requires the DMV provide eligible voters the opportunity to register when they go to get a license, which for many is the age of 17. If you're 17 but you're going to turn 18 before the next election, you're eligible to register to vote even before you turn 18. But one teenager says when he went to the DMV to get his license and he checked the box to register, he wasn't able to.
I really wanted to be able to cast my ballot because, it was my first presidential election I was going to be voting in, and I thought that it was really important to fulfill my civic duty.
When 17-year-old Noah Counts went to get his license, he checked the box to register to vote, but when he went online to check, he was never actually registered. When you go to get a license, step 5 on this form asks if you'd like to register to vote, but for the voters in this age range, they were never prompted with the second form, so their request would never make it to the State Election Commission. Noah's complaint made it to the ACLU of South Carolina. After working with the DMV, they found out this has been happening for the last 22 years, according to spokesperson Paul Bowers.
What we had thought was an isolated incident turned out to be a widespread issue that raises really serious concerns about democracy and about voting rights in our state.
He says unless they've gone online to check their status like Noah, affected voters probably don't know they aren't registered. Noah says he's thankful he went to check and was able to get registered before the deadline.
I could just imagine myself showing up to poll day and being told that I couldn't vote. And so I'd essentially have been denied the right to vote.
According to Bowers, there are no hearing dates set for the court case yet. Reporting at State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
Now, the State Election Commission declined to comment on this story. News 19 also reached out to Senator Alexander for more details on their alleged opposing court filings. We have not yet heard back.